Feds didn't know much when Pac got shot. I ain't gonna spell it out for you. You can't read between the lines. In the Bible it says, what goes around comes around.
Within hip-hop culture, the terminology beef, it came following Biggie and Tupac. Or there was always battling a part of the culture. What happened to they battling each other? You gotta look back at it when time passes and you look and you say, you said things that agitated each other to the point that you might have wanted to run into each other, but you didn't have an initial reason that developed a passion for you to go see him, or you would have ran into each other right away.
Right.
Because what I consider beef is we're not waiting for you to just be in the same place.
Right.
You know, that's waiting to take the L, actually. Because if y'all have a serious issue, you need to address that
immediately.
Right. It's going because Tupac was making #1 records, and Pac is getting ready to be done.
Meanwhile, we're also getting more details on the Tupac Shakur murder investigation. ABC News is learning more about the target of this week's police search.
I didn't think there'd ever be any more steps taken in this case. It's 27 years old.
We know is that he says that he knows who shot Tupac. And what he said in that documentary was that it came from the backseat.
Tupac's supposed to perform at the club that night, and a dark SS Impala pulls up alongside, shoots Biggie several times, and he dies on the way to the hospital. So now there's blood on the ground, and then an unexpected thing takes place. They had to resurrect the case and have us take a new look at it and see if we've missed anything.
All them gnats, you know, they can't really touch me. Y'all, at the end of the day, y'all see and y'all know what it is. You know, the track record, y'all know the business acumen, y'all know the community service. I don't even care if it's hard to believe, because the proof is.
In a shocking revelation that has sent seismic waves throughout the music industry, 50 Cent has plunged Diddy, also known as Brother Love, into a whirlwind of controversy by suggesting that the music mogul behind Bad Boy Records may have played a sinister role in the demise of Tupac Shakur. 50 Cent made his audacious assertion through a thought-provoking post on social media, accompanied by a haunting image of Tupac and Suge Knight, captured moments before the tragic shooting. While this isn't the first time 50 Cent has leveled accusations at Diddy, it undeniably stands as his boldest claim to date. Despite the fact that rumors regarding Diddy's involvement in Tupac's tragic end have swirled for years, it's crucial to emphasize that Diddy has consistently denied these allegations and has never faced legal charges in connection to the matter. The plot thickens with the confession of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, now age 60, who claimed in 2008 that discussions of a hefty $1 million deal with Diddy took place, targeting both Tupac and Suge Knight. While this alleged plan may not have materialized, it adds another layer of complexity to this intricate narrative. Notably, Mace, a former artist with Bad Boy Records, has also made subtle insinuations about Diddy's potential involvement in Tupac's demise. In contrast, Greg Kading, a retired LAPD detective who has delved into the case, has expressed doubts about Diddy's culpability. As time marches on, the enigma surrounding Tupac's tragic end continues to capture public interest, with fresh leads and revelations surfacing. A recent search warrant executed in Las Vegas as part of ongoing investigations has reignited curiosity in the case. Despite the passage of years, Tupac's legacy remains a formidable presence in the music industry, and his untimely departure continues to haunt. Recent comments by Tupac's father, Billy Garland, have added layers to the narrative, hinting at a deeper and more sinister conspiracy behind his son's demise. The arrest and subsequent revelations of Keefe D have further stoked the fires of this mystery, intensifying public interest and debate, particularly his chilling claim of being present in the vehicle from which the fatal shots were fired. Social media is ablaze, with fans and skeptics alike dissecting every hint, claim, and theory in this ongoing saga. Many find themselves torn between their perception of Diddy as a successful entrepreneur and the possibility of his involvement in such a grave act. In the midst of this whirlwind of speculation, one thing remains abundantly clear. The world yearns for closure in this chapter, which has lingered unresolved for far too long. As the narrative unfolds, we can only hope for clarity and justice. Could Diddy truly be implicated in Tupac's tragic fate? Or is this merely another chapter in a long-standing tale of rumors, allegations, and intrigue? As we navigate this evolving story, we invite you to share your perspectives and insights, for your voice matters in this ongoing quest for truth. As days turn into weeks, the hip-hop community finds itself increasingly entangled in the labyrinth of Tupac's unsolved demise. 50 Cent's recent allegations have not only heightened public intrigue, but also reopened old wounds for those who were close to Tupac. Several artists who once collaborated with Tupac have stepped forward to share their thoughts. Kendrick Lamar, whose music has been profoundly influenced by Tupac, stressed the importance of discovering the truth and preserving Shakur's legacy untarnished. Snoop Dogg, a close friend of Tupac's, has remained notably silent, perhaps reflecting the sensitivity of the situation for those who knew Tupac personally. In a recent interview with Jada Pinkett Smith, who shared a close bond with Tupac during their school days, she lamented, "It's heartbreaking to see Tupac's name continuously embroiled in controversies. He was a poet, a revolutionary. It's time we let him rest and remember him for the art and passion he bestowed upon us." Old footage of interviews and interactions between Diddy and Tupac, predating the East Coast-West Coast rivalry, have surfaced online. Analysts and fans are scrutinizing these clips, searching for any hidden animosity or clues to the tumultuous events that were to come. The media's renewed interest in the case has also prompted a re-examination of old crime scene photos, eyewitness testimonies, and initial police reports, with some conspiracy theorists suggesting the possibility of a cover-up. Multiple documentaries are reportedly in the works, aiming to shed light on the complex relationships between key players of that era. Netflix is said to be backing a series that will focus exclusively on the months leading up to Tupac's tragic end, promising never-before-seen footage and exclusive interviews. Interestingly, amid this turmoil, Diddy's business ventures have come under scrutiny. Many wonder if this renewed interest in Tupac's case might impact his empire. Diddy's PR team is reportedly working diligently to manage the narrative, ensuring it doesn't affect his various ventures from music to fashion and spirits. However, this saga is not just about legacy and business. It delves into questions of justice, morality, and truth. Tupac's family, particularly his mother's estate, is calling for a fresh, unbiased investigation into the matter, hoping that today's technological advancements might unearth answers that eluded detectives in the past. In an era where social media and instant communication can sway public opinion overnight, the need for clarity has never been more pronounced. The coming months promise more revelations, interviews, and, perhaps finally, some semblance of closure. Only time will reveal whether the echoes of Tupac's life will find their place in the annals of truth or remain veiled in the shadows of speculation and rumor. As we await the next turn in this ongoing saga, one thing remains clear. Tupac Shakur's influence and mystique continue to captivate, even decades after his passing. The reverberations caused by Tupac's unsolved mystery have now reached a generation that wasn't even alive during his prime. New age hip-hop artists, inspired by Tupac's music and the aura surrounding his life, are speaking out. Lil Nas X, known for his genre-blending style and candid online presence, recently tweeted, "Every time I hear Tupac's voice, it reminds me of the raw energy and passion this industry often lacks. We deserve to know the truth of his story." Moreover, the legal aspect is gaining traction. Human rights activists are pressuring the LAPD to prioritize the case once more. With advancements in forensic science and digital forensics, there's renewed hope that overlooked details or hidden clues may be uncovered. Additionally, on the streets of LA, street artists have initiated a movement, creating murals dedicated to Tupac with the caption, "Justice for Pac." These vivid artworks not only celebrate Tupac's legacy, but also serve as a visual demand for answers. This renewed interest is not confined to the US, it has resonated globally. Reactions from London to Tokyo underscore the universal appeal Tupac possessed. International forums and hip-hop communities are alive with debates, discussions, and calls for justice, illustrating the extent of Tupac's reach. At a recent hip-hop symposium at Harvard University, scholars debated the socio-political implications of Tupac's lyrics in today's context. Dr. Elaine Richardson, noted for her works on African-American rhetoric, argued that Tupac was indeed ahead of his time. His lyrics on racial disparity, police violence, and inner-city struggles resonate even more powerfully in today's society. The music streaming industry is also experiencing a surge in the playback of Tupac's songs and albums, indicating a rekindled interest in his work. Platforms like Spotify and Apple Music have curated special playlists, shedding light on lesser-known tracks that highlight Tupac's genius and depth. On the other side of the spectrum, Diddy's reputation is undergoing close scrutiny. Historically celebrated for his contributions to the music industry, business acumen, and philanthropy, Diddy now finds himself navigating uncharted waters due to 50 Cent's accusations, even though they remain unproven. Fans and critics alike are re-examining his past actions, interviews, and affiliations, searching for inconsistencies or hidden truths. Amidst all the commotion and chaos, a poignant moment unfolded at a recent Grammy Awards ceremony. During the In Memoriam segment, a soul-stirring rendition of Tupac's Dear Mama was performed by Alicia Keys, bringing the audience, filled with industry veterans and young artists alike, to a tearful standstill. As this saga continues to unfold, there's a collective hope. A hope that truth will ultimately outshine the shadows, that justice, however delayed, will finally be served. Tupac's life was a tapestry of brilliance and pain, and as the world watches with bated breath, there's a universal yearning for a fitting epilogue to his story. The legacy of Tupac Shakur deserves nothing less. The quest for answers and justice extends far beyond the confines of the hip-hop community. It transcends generations, borders, and cultures. Tupac Shakur's life and art touch the core of humanity, resonating with people from diverse walks of life. In this era of rapid information dissemination and global connectivity, the urgency for clarity and resolution has never been more apparent. The world eagerly awaits the next chapter in this unfolding narrative, hoping it will lead to the truth that has remained elusive for far too long. As we continue to delve deeper into the enigma of Tupac's unresolved fate, we are reminded of his enduring impact on music, culture, and society. His story is not just a relic of the past, but a living testament to the power of art, truth, and the unquenchable thirst for justice.